For the past several years, I've been looking at the albums I've missed, but in this series, I'm going to look back at the music I heard growing up. But not the obvious stuff like Kind of Blue or Songs in the Key of Life, just the deeper cuts. So with that in mind, here are the albums that made me.
Photographs of guns and flames.
When I was in high school, for my dual enrollment English class, I had to do a presentation where I analyzed a piece of poetry. Me being who I am, I asked if I could use Positively 4th Street by Dylan as my poem. As I was doing work for that project, my mom suggested that I take a look at the title track from Tim Buckley's 1967 album Goodbye and Hello. I'll always remember her pointing out to me that most of the lyrics could be read as either a monologue or dialogue, with each line being internal reflection and also call and response. And the reason I already had a familiarity with the song is because Goodbye and Hello is another album that was played a bunch at home when I was young. In fact, of all the mid-60s protest folk rock out there, aside from Dylan, Tim Buckley was really the only one my mom ever listened to regularly. Unlike a lot of the other protest albums of the folk revival, Goodbye and Hello was a lot more musically interesting than just strumming an acoustic guitar and blowing a harmonica. In fact, I think I might describe the sound of this album as, like, imagine if Donovan was from LA. Something like that. And in case you're wondering, yes, Tim Buckley is Jeff Buckley's father, though apparently Tim wasn't around much when Jeff was growing up. Standout tracks on this album for me are Once I Was and the title track, Goodbye and Hello. Final analysis, is this an album I still like? A little. Is this an album I still spin regularly? No, not in years. And would I recommend Goodbye and Hello? Only if you're a huge fan of both the late 60s LA scene and the Vietnam era protest albums.
Once I was a soldier.